Hello YouTube. Not sure which order this video is going to come out in, but if it's the first one, it's been a while since I made a video. Thought I'd make this one here. What's been going on? I got me a new place here, so I got me a little one-car garage under the house, and I've got, if it stops swamping out, got a two-car garage behind the house. The guy that used to live here was a welder and a machinist, so when I got the house, I put it in the contract that I would get this lathe with it. It was the only one left on the premises at the time, but I've been told he had several other machines here, and along with a CNC plasma cutter and some other neat pieces of equipment. But as I said, those weren't here, but I did manage to score this one. It's a Logan 825, obviously in pretty bad need of some cleaning. But got a quick change tool post on it. Currently has a 3-jaw chuck. Overall, I think once it's cleaned up, it should be in fairly decent shape. Not sure what this is. I'm not super familiar with machining, other than just what I was able to see at my college. Obviously, we need cleaning, but looks like all our gear teeth are intact in there. Come down here to where our motor's at. See if I can zoom y'all in there so you can see the specs on that motor. Haven't really taken a close look at it myself in there yet, because before I get to that, I'm going to have to work on the wiring in here. Because I'm not a big fan of plugging mystery terminal strip into a 30 amp 240 volt outlet. So that's going to need some loving first. Found the key for the drawer. Here's some of the miscellaneous stuff I just decided to leave in the drawer while I was making the video. I don't see anything particularly of note in there. Got the other 3 drawers emptied out. Obviously he's got some plates he made down there. No decent chuck key for it, really. I have to work on finding one of those. It's got a homemade one and then one for a real small chuck. Alright, and I got all the tooling that was in the drawers spread out back here. Now I figure some of this doesn't go with this lathe at all, and I'm probably missing some stuff that did, because as I said, he had a lot more machines here that they had already cleared out. So we got another plate back here. Looks like some homemade collets. Got something that looks like it would clamp on the ways for some reason. Not sure what you would use that for. Honestly, I'm not sure about a lot of this stuff, because I just didn't get into some of the stuff he was doing when I was at school. Obviously he's got some stuff here just for, some of it's fairly self-explanatory. Some of it's not. I don't know what you would use this for in relation to a lathe. Interesting little piece of tooling here, I thought. Why would you grind down a die, or a tap to one side? I'm not sure about that one. Didn't look at this yet. I meant to look at it before I got on the video so I could tell you what it was. But not sure about that. Anyway, got some gears here. This 24 tooth clearly had it. Those two look alright. Haven't looked in to see if this is related to this lathe at all or not. Possibly some knurling related stuff in there. Again, I'm not sure, unfortunately. Not sure exactly what we would, where you go with that. Got some centers, chuck keys, some blocks. I guess this would be a tool holder style stuff there. Got a nice little set of collets here, but I don't know. I feel like I'm missing something about it. But I feel like there's some more parts missing to this setup. If not, or if it's something I don't have laying in this box that I need with it that you see laying around here, let me know. Got a 4-jaw chuck, little bitty Craftsman 3-jaw chuck. Got a couple more parts that look like they came off the lathe, or possibly a different lathe, that I'm not sure what these are for. no name on her or anything, so it's kind of hard for me to say. Again, let me know if you know what's up with that. Just figure out some scrap metal over here. Then we got our quick change tool post stuff. Looks like he may have homemade these here. They got, it's a rough set. Decent bit of tool marks on it. Seems like the guy really liked to make his own tooling and stuff. Which it's more common with high-speed steel stuff than it is now. But all these tools are ground and everything. Big old Jacob's chuck that screws into the lathe there. And I think one of the more interesting pieces is the turret for it over here. So this would be if you're doing high volume. If you're making the same part in volume, you'd set up all your tools around this and set your depths you need to go with it. Then this is obviously mounted to the ways, and you make your turn this handle to make your cut, and as you turn it back, I got this preset a little bit, so hopefully I can do it with one hand. Yeah, it's a little tricky. Well, it's not mounted to anything, but see, it alternates to the next tool. Make your cut with it, and then come back, and it swings around to the next one. But like I said, we gotta work on cleaning this stuff up, and if anybody can help me give me a better idea of what's going on with a lot of the stuff that I just am not familiar with, it'd be appreciated. Obviously, I'm going to have to look up a manual for this machine, because that's a pretty good bit different than what I'm used to working on. But we're going to make some more videos of this, I think, going through, and we're going to clean off the desk for it and everything. Probably got me a nice little sandblaster now, too. Well, I wouldn't call it nice, but got a sandblaster, so we might strip this desk all the way down and repaint it. I'll probably start working on the cleaning up the lathe as well. Might get into repainting it. I'm not exactly in a hurry on it. Ultimately, the lathe's going to end up going on that back wall, because I do have have that garage outside. So, let's see which side. So this side over here is going to become a workbench, and this side's going to be where the lathe goes. But I got to run some wiring back there for that. Guy ran some sketchy wiring in here. That's about all I'll say about that. There's our original plug for this lathe, and it just kind of snaked across, and the conduit up there wasn't there, and the wire for the lathe was just draped down the wall. But I've been working on it a little bit. Yeah, no, I'm still missing a plug cover there, but we've actually got some light in here. Originally there was just one breaker in this box, and it was just a 30 amp breaker. And as you can see, we've got 30 amp and 50 amp, and it was all just coming off this one 30 amp breaker. The 50 amp wasn't even breakered in here. It was just relying off the breaker that comes to this panel. So I came in here and at least got the lights and the outlets on their own breaker, outlets, lights, and started running some conduit for it. I got to finish running this is the only 120 volt non-switched outlet I have in here right now, because I'm going to have to figure out exactly how I want to run it once I finalize my bench plans. Obviously, it's not going to be like that. So, a little bit more work there, but I did run these, run 3 plugs across the ceiling to put in some shop lights. These are the same lights that had in my parents' garage over there. It was super lit up. Pretty happy with them over there. They actually used a picture of my garage on the Amazon listing now. I need to go back and look, though. I'm not entirely sure it's the same product that I got before, because the cord is now a different color. But other than that, they seem pretty similar. So I have no reason to really think it's not. But yeah, if you're scrolling through Amazon looking for some 48-inch shop lights, you might run across a picture of my truck in my old garage there. Anyway, I'm going to try and get out with some more videos soon now that I've got a place to work again and whatnot. So hopefully I'll be seeing y'all again soon. Thanks for watching.